It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Jackson misses. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
To the middle. Here's Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
All right, thank you, David. Ron right side. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Bosh. And here's McCollum for 3. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Harris outside. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bosh. Plays it up and banks it in. Bosh has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Jackson has the open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Orlando now to the inside. Orlando moving the ball around. The rebound by Turner. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. They trail by 3. Back to James. A 3 connects from 3-point range. James has got 5 now.
And that's the improvement of his game. You got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Here's McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Here's Bosh. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jackson with the screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%. And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And he's good on the second. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Takes it inside. Orlando grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Johnson gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Bosh. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bosh has got 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's McCollum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Bosh. Double team on Bosh. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. They get a hand on it. Turner with the steal. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And that one, good. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando. He's off on the first.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And it's McCollum off the draw. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Orlando leading. High post favors. Outside, Jones. The drive by Nance. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. From deep 3-point range. And they'll get another chance.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Now here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
What a performance for Chris Bosh. He has been the story for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's McCollum. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Outside Jackson. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Jackson misses. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Knocks it loose. Bridges outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Let's give it up for your powerhouse team.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Johnson. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Bosh can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bosh will bring it up for the Magic. 4-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Bosch. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
LeBron outside. And James throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Bosch. And it's sent back by Lopez. LeBron outside. And it's all evened up. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Bosch inside. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
James outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Lopez. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosch. Oh, man.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Bosch has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Free throw good, LeBron. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Johnson, wide open, he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Cavaliers leading. Here's LeBron. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They get it again. Richards. From outside the arc. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And James throws it down hard.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
It's McCollum with the drive. Lopez with the block. Here's LeBron. Rebound by Johnson. The Magic trailed by 6. .58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Richards, and the layup falls.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Poke loose. Bridges with the steal. Here's Johnson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead. Pass to James. And here is Payton. Back to James. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Richards. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Great D that time from Edwards. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to Bosch. Puts one up from 19. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosch, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. Here's McCollum. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Here's James. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And it's blocked. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Johnson can't hit. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
LeBron James.
Free throw good, James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
A tight game here in Cleveland. It's stolen by Johnson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's LeBron. Makes it off the glass. James has got 24 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Good chance here for Johnson. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
To the paint. Here's Bosch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And so Bosch nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. Turner. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's Halliburton. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
James with it. Bridges covering. LeBron, good.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And both free throws good for James. Magic leading by 4. Johnson from outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. This strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Bridges.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Timeout called, Cleveland. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
Okay, Ron with the big boy moves. He just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Johnson in the corner. Wide open look. And the shot is good.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 6 points.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Johnson. Back to McCollum. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Back to James. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's sent back by Bosch. They get it back. In the corner, it's Healed. Right side, Bosch. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
An elite scorer. Bosch can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to James. And they double up James. Back to Jackson. Turner trying to free himself up. That one a little long. Magic leading by 5. On the wing, Heel. Offensive rebound. And Bosch able to finish.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Jackson gets it to go.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Out of bounds. Magic ball.
Pass to Richards.
Nice contest by Turner. One of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
What a performance for Chris Bosch. He has been the story for the Orlando Magic. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Richards. Turner with the steal. Here's LeBron. It's blocked. McCollum with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Bosch. Three-pointer. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Richards. Here's Bosch. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To tie it up. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's good for 2. And the Magic lead by 2.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
James looking it over. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Jackson. Lock at 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Richards. Inside. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy.
And the dunk by James.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Richards. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Halliburton outside. Here's James. He can't get that one. And Orlando will come the other way. The kick out to Bosch. From downtown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to LeBron. A floater. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.D. Bickerstaff's huddle. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. Orlando leading. Back to Johnson. Johnson in the corner. Kicks it out to Johnson. For the 3. And that one is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Here's Johnson. LeBron with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. From about 19 feet. Hield can't hit. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And they double up James. And they take the lead. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
On the way, Harris. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Bosh. Fires for 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And it's a 3-point Magic lead.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosh, cool as a cucumber on that one.
And they recover it. Back to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. Outside Bosh. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosh looks at a tough situation and says, I've got this.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And here is Hield. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win,